What is going on, comic fans? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. I'm Mark, and it's Tuesday. That means it's new DC Day while it lasts. And we got some really good books to talk about today, some cool stuff to give away. And we'll just hang out for a little bit. Got some free Comic Book Day swag already for this year's free Comic Book Day coming up May 1st. I'll be giving away some of that new swag with some of the giveaways today. Some pretty cool stuff. I like the new designs that they have. Every year they do different artistic designs and everything. Got an enamel pin. Comics are for everyone. Let's go. We're going to get into all that, so don't go anywhere. Hit that thumbs up if you have not already. Let's get it going. As always, a huge shout out and thank you to Big Time Collectibles. Be sure to check them out at their website. Follow them on social media. If you need anything cleaned or pressed, my boy Justin over on Instagram can hook it up. The link is in the description to all my videos, to all the sponsors, all those fine folks, including ABX Comics and Games, where I picked up all of these new Comic Book Day books. I'm excited to dive into a few more of them. Excited to talk about them. We're not doing spoilers today, so have no fear if you haven't gotten your books yet. If you haven't read them yet, you're not going to have anything ruined. Also, I want to remind everybody that Comics Curing Cancer 2024 is officially underway. The everything is open. The Instagram page is the best place to follow all the information for it. Comics Curing Cancer will be appearing at King Con up in New York. And most notably, you can hit that Donate Today QR code down there, and it takes you to all the information stuff, as well as a page where you go and donate to the link. The goals are set for this year. We're aiming high, and we're hoping to hit it. And if you want to check out the official team, will be at Heroes Con in North Carolina. DJ Links, Rob's Fat Stacks, and myself will all be at the booth together with some official awesomeness that you will not want to miss. I know a lot of y'all are going to Heroes Con this year, and if you think you're not going, think again, get a ticket, and we'll see you at the table. So let's get into it. Great books here, but let's say hey to some fantastic folks in the chat. I'm sure there's got to be a couple. There's got to be at least a couple of good folks out there. Las Crucias, what is going on? Hooray and woohoo to you. There's the woohoo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brian LCS, what is happening? The Southern gentleman himself. It is Tuesday already. It is. We are Legion. Scott, I hope you're doing good today. Scott, I hope the weather's fantastic for you up there. Good afternoon, Adventurous Joe. I got to send you the tracking number. I'm glad I seen your name there. Joe won 2 weeks ago, so we pulling for another giveaway winner today. What is going on, Lisa? How are you doing today? Good to see you. Almost walked outside thinking I had another 30. Yeah, that's on me, man. That's on me. But that's why notifications are important. When I set all these streams up, I did a lot of work last night because I was off today. And once I got the kids in bed, I just stayed up just doing channel stuff. That's how I typically do my channel stuff, so that when I'm off, when I have my weekend coming up where I won't be working, I won't feel like I need to try to hit any deadlines or stay up to date on anything with the channel. I just want to be able to hang out with the family and do fun stuff. You know, I don't want to feel like I'm behind the 8 ball ever with my channel. This is meant to be fun. And I set like this stream, I set the Friday stream, I set at week's end stream. I built I got 2 different videos prepped to record. I finished the vlog. I did a lot of stuff. Stayed up late last night doing it all. Where all I have to do is like hit record and rabble from here on out. But I put 2:30 down on this stream, and I didn't realize that till right before I went live. So I apologize to anybody, specifically Scott. Just know I apologize, but I'm not sorry. I appreciate you being here. Oh, good. Don't spoil my Legion of Superheroes. I'm reading from the 1990s. I'll try not to. What is going on, Chop and Drop? Hope you're doing good today. There's a Wilmington, North Carolina Comic-Con this weekend. Nice. Dude, you need to come to Heroes Con if you can swing it. Check the schedule, man. We'll all be there. It won't be the same without you. It's gorgeous outside. Yesterday was so nice. Yeah, yesterday for us, it was rainy. It was like finishing being rainy, but man, we got some nice weather. It's in the low 70s. I got the doors open to the house. I'm able to turn the heater and the AC off and just let nature take its course. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. People saying, hey, Ryan Riley, what is happening? Hope you're doing good today. We are mini, hashtag we are Legion. What is going on, Hector Ortiz? Good to see you as well. Hello, everyone. Happy new DC Day. Will you be moving the stream to Wednesdays now, or will you stay on Tuesdays? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. My goal is to stay on Tuesday at 2 p.m. As this is a preview show, it's just what's coming for the week. You know, I don't do spoilers and all that. And depending on how things go, there's a potential that nothing could change, and there's a potential that some things might change. But I got to figure it out. I got till July to iron out the details. All I know is that the community is starved for DC content. I slant DC, no secret there. And I don't find anybody. There's one other channel I know that does what I do when it comes to just like a DC stream like this. And that's the Sixth Element of Hip Hop has a DC Power Hour on Saturdays nights at 7. I was able to hop on with him a few times, including most recently this past Saturday. But Reno's a great guy, and he grew up with a bunch of Marvel influences, and over the past couple of years enjoyed diving more into DC and getting to know more about it as those untapped area. It is a lot of words, a lot of Capri Sun. But so it's weird that there's not more people doing DC content. So I'm definitely not going to not have DC streaming. Tuesdays are my off days. I'm not going to lie. I'm in charge of the scheduling at my job, and no one's ever had a problem with me being off on Tuesdays, and I've always preferred being off on Tuesdays. Even before DC did their switch to Tuesdays, that was my off day. I work 12, so it's like there's always like one less day a week that I work. I just like Tuesdays being off. Like, it's a good day to run errands and do stuff. Other people are working. It's just nice having it off. So I kind of want to keep that. So I'm going to see what I can do to make sure it stays that way. Anything in my power I can do. Not offended, no worries. I just didn't want to waste a beautiful day. I appreciate you considering me not racing today. That's awesome. That's awesome. I appreciate it. 70 yesterday, 71 today. I'll take it. You say that now, you Southern gentleman. You, Brian, you're getting geared up for your first Southern summer. May the odds be ever in your favor, my friend. It's going to be an experience. Flo Dameron, what is going on? Best day of the week until summer. Exactly. It's going down this summer. Absolute power is dropping. Ghost Machine's going to be like kicking off on all cylinders. It'll be great. Good afternoon. Couching and slouching with C. Bizzle. What is up, homie? Hope you're doing good today. Phil Ailing is in the chat. Good to see you, Phil. We got none other than Jeremy. My nerdy collection. What's up, my favorite nerd? So I checked out Sticky Goose, and I'm not a fan. Won't lie, though. That stuff about Biggie was fun. Yeah, the thing about Biggie was hilarious. I'm not saying it was accurate or not accurate, but just watching Biggie and him go back and forth, it was just funny. Yeah, it was funny. I'm not a fan of Sticky Goose. I don't dislike Sticky Goose. I don't follow Sticky Goose. I don't follow a lot of content creators. I watch comic tropes when it comes to big channels. That's what really made me find YouTube, comic book content. And then I enjoy talking with my homies. I started doing YouTube to find more people interested in the stuff that I like to be able to communicate with and talk with. So I find myself interacting with the content of the folks that I do that with. And my time isn't infinite, and I prefer to be doing other stuff than just watching Sticky Goose. You know what I mean? The first video I saw of his was when he was it just rubbed me wrong. He went into some brick and mortar comic shops and tried to sell books that he brought in there to their customers in their store. It was like, I was offended by that. I'm close with my LCS, and that just blew my mind. Like, I don't work there, but if I saw someone doing that at my LCS, I would kick them out of the store. Like, that's so unacceptable. It's ridiculous. And then he posted a video like the stores were in the wrong for not wanting him in there. It was wild. It was the way that he looks at the hobby and life, thinking that he was in the right, just blew my mind. Like, it was weird. It was just weird. I don't like change. Exactly. What's going on? Aggressively relaxing. Comics Addicts, what's up, homie? Hope you're doing good today. Good to see you in here. Mark, remind me to send you that video they just announced today that Godzilla -1 is getting a. I'm familiar. I'm aware. It's going to be a while. Yeah, I can send you a post of mine where I posted that as well a while back. I'm staying ahead on that one. There's like this massive Blu-ray box set that they're projecting is going to be this Steelbook Blu-ray box set that everyone's going to be chasing down. But it's still going to be later in the year because of legendary deals and stuff. They're not trying to step on each other's toes with releases and all that. Hey, yo, excuse me. I didn't order whipped cream on my drink. That clip was awesome. Oh, you didn't? Did you tell them at the counter? Oh, then this ain't your drink. Go sit down, Nick. Oh, my God. That was such a great clip. Monday would be a bad day to be off because all the thrift stores are closed on Mondays. I think Monday, I don't know. Monday's just a weird day to be off, in my opinion, too. Like I like to separate myself from the weekend. Nick the Legend Maker 2013 is here. Nikki Pancakes, the other Southern gentleman. Brian LCS is here. League Management DC Comic Records. What is going on? That's a fantastic name. League Management. I like that. Good to see you. I think it's first time seeing you here. What is going on? You're definitely in the right place for DC fans. You guys definitely have a fun environment. It's fun just to F off with y'all. Yeah, dude, it's supposed to be fun. We're supposed to have fun all coming together on our shared enjoyment of the hobby. You know, we all don't have to like the same stuff, but we all like the hobby. You know, it just doesn't make sense with people that just do all like the hate rage content, the anger content. There's plenty of stuff I point out that I don't like all the time, but I don't live in that headspace. It doesn't make sense. I'm trying to promote and push stuff that I think is good and enjoyable, and you know, that way we get more of that. You know, some people are just prima ballerinas in their own mental world. I just laugh and move on. Yeah, that's all you can do, right? It's all you can do. I'm on DC Universe Online, blowing Brainiac. Good for you. Do it. Do it. Team down with a rock. Do what you do. I haven't played the DC Online game. Have not played it. Just DM'd you the video and now thank you. Appreciate it. I'll check it out. What is going on? Dope Comics in the house. Yo, fantastic live stream last night. Dude, until yesterday, I didn't even know that Dope Comics did live streams. I think he said he'd done, like, I think I heard you say while you were there with Jim that was like your second or third one that you've done like in a row weekly or something like that. But it was fantastic. It was really good. Jim's a winner, man. Jim is a great guy. Love me some Digger Jim and his brother John, brother John. Good folks, really good folks. Someone say Brainiac Cop 7. Yeah. Yep. No, I ain't got nothing on the DC Universe Online. I ain't got it. Unless they release it for Nintendo 64. You lost me on that one. 2024 DC Universe Online is here. That's pretty dope. That means more cutscenes for me to watch on the YouTubes. But yeah, I don't video game. This piece of life that I guess I'm not living, right? Guess I'm just not living it. But I do play Nintendo 64, so there's that. What is going on, Kyle of Comic? Good to see you here. Happy Comic Fam. Happy DC Day. Good to see you. Bro, you got the wrong DC Comic setup in the background, in my opinion. My background changes, but my background looks fantastic. Looks fantastic. All kinds of stuff back there. Yeah, this is my DC Day stream. I don't only like DC Comics, my man. A little bit of everything back there. A little bit of everything. Next time we talk DC Comics, only present DC Comics. Nah. No, sir. What is going on? What is that? Meatwad number 1. Good to see you in here today. What is going on, Flash by Night Comics? How are you? What is up? Phil Ailing is in the house. Hello. Tom O'Hanley is here. Good to see you. Finally got there. Check your Walmart's clearance section. DC Superpowers $5 at mine and other groovy stuff. Nice. I saw where the what is it? Spin Master. A lot of those get in there. Maybe on that live communicating about DC Comics. Yes, sir. I've been enjoying Blue Beetle. Looking forward to picking up that today. Dude, I have not jumped on the most recent Blue Beetle stuff. Not exactly, dude. Yeah. DC Comics are good, but Amalgam is better. And of course, Sledgehammer is the best. I'm excited for that Amalgam omnibus. Like I have all the issues, didn't care. Sad to see that not 100% of the stuff is going in there due to one of the writers at the time. This is new, semi-new information to me. He was I don't even want to say he was canceled. He wasn't canceled. He was like legitimately brought up on charges and prosecuted for crimes that he committed. Like that's not like that. That's actually being canceled. Like the dude was seriously guilty for some heinous acts, and they're not including the books that he worked on in there as to not send him any financial funding in his time of debauchery. So I get that, but man, like you can't just like sue him for the rights or something. Like you gotta do something. I mean, it's only like 2 issues that they're going to be missing, but it is what it is. Batgirl number 4, Spin Master 4. Yep. I keep hearing good things about this Blue Beetle. Are y'all talking the comic? Like, I haven't dove into Graduation Day or the follow-up series. I haven't heard anything from it. I do have the DC Universe app. I can probably just, I know I can binge Graduation That was only like 6 issues. I could binge all that at this point. Yeah, I want to collect DC Comics. Yeah, dude, it's easy to do. Easy to do. If you haven't jumped on yet, I'd recommend the app. It's a great way to dive into all kinds of stuff. What is going on, J-Med? He has made it. Is Batman 145 as good people say it is? Batman 145, I guess that'll be the first book that we bring up today. Again, I'm not doing spoilers during this. If you want spoilers, I'm saving it every Sunday night at 8:30. I go live for At Weeks In, where we talk comics, news, reviews, all that stuff, and we talk spoilers. We don't do spoilers here. This was awesome. I enjoyed this a lot. I haven't been like the biggest praiser of Chip Zdarsky's run. It hasn't been bad. It's just been all over the place. But at this point, he's been here long enough that he's been able to craft together a fantastic story. His story now has depth, and you are able to call back on stuff that's happened. And he's building all off of his body of work for the most part. This was really, really fun. I like the direction it's going in. Knowing that Absolute Power is coming this summer for their big summer event, you kind of just see all the writing on the wall clear as day now. Like before, we were just kind of connecting the dots on the conspiracy board. Now we know like that's going here. This is going there. And this gets me more excited. I like when the continuity starts building up the suspense for the big event. And they're doing that really well right now. Dark Prisons Part 1. You know, we left this story off 3 issues ago with Batman getting beat up by Failsafe, thrown in a jail, and his cellmate is like a broken Joker who's like in a brace and everything. Picks up right where we left off. The Joker Year 1 3-issue story that we just did that was kind of just out of nowhere. It's not an out of nowhere thing. That is brought into context with this issue right here. Definitely some cool stuff happening in Batman. Definitely is. Legion of Comics has more DC Comics inventory than I. Yeah, I got a good bit. Good afternoon, Legion. What's up, Pops? Pops has got the inventory. Without Pops, there is no Legion of Comics inventory. Maybe I would have got into comics. Maybe I wouldn't. Who knows if I would ever found him if Pops didn't raise me in it. What are those 2 issues? I'd be sad if there were 2 I loved, like Magnet Man or Dark Claw. Oh man, go back to At Weeks In 2 weeks ago, or I'll just DM me. DM me. I can get them really easy for you. But technically, DM Sector. Just send Paul a message. It was Paul that had the specific issue numbers. JLX was one of them, and I think it was Magneto and the Metalman. I believe so. It was the writer. I forget his name, but he was a very prominent Green Lantern writer. He isn't just like a small name for his era, like in the late 90s, mid 90s. He was doing like Green Lantern, like Emerald Dawn and stuff. Like he's like a big name. And he's like, he ain't somebody you want anymore. Appreciate that. JLS Comics, good afternoon to you. What is happening? How's your day going? Hope you're doing good. Haters. The big summer event is happening. I think it kicks off in July. It's called Absolute Power. Amanda Waller's been building up to this for months. We have like the Brainiac Queen Failsafe, which is like a Batman and robot that he built that's unstoppable. And I think there's one other character that's being brought into it to represent Wonder Woman's big bad, or maybe it's just a Sovereign. But it's like we're going to have this whole trinity of evil little thing. Oh, Zod. I think Zod's part of it too. There's all kinds of stuff that's leading up to it right now. But it's going to be awesome. Big summer event. First time we've had one of this magnitude since, Dark Knight's Death Metal? A lot of new folks. Welcome to the Legion. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Collecting with Durs. What is happening? Checking in from work. Knee hurts bad. I'm getting old. Some help. Hang upside down. Walk on your hands. Problem solved. Then you get at least another 30 years out of yourself before your elbows will start hurting. You're welcome, Durs. Love you to death, bro. Hey, how does that old man always have the nicest little Debbie snack cakes in the whole prison? He is a disgraced comic book writer, benefiting from renewed interest in the origins of a medium. Exactly. He's got all the good cakes, right? All the good cakes. I need to go engage with more DC comic fans. Thanks for accepting me here. Oh, absolutely. You're always welcome. 3 times a week right here. Just hit that notification bell. You won't miss out on anything. Appreciate you popping in. DC fans should be finding this stream more often. I mean, it's only been going for a while, Consistent time slot going for a while, branded. We've been trying to find as many DC fans as we can and make new ones along the way as well. Bat Durs, yeah. Next up, another one that I've already read today. Again, no spoilers. Superman 78, The Iron Curtain. This is the second volume that Robert Venditti has done, going back and expanding on Superman the movie. Keep in mind, with these comic books, the only movie that is canon is the first one, Superman the movie. And this was really cool. It's a whole Metallo story arc. In the last issue we saw, it was revealed where the Metallo armor came from, and it was something that predicted before issue 1 dropped, just from the cover art of issue 1. Lex Luthor's behind it all, but it's not over after the fight in the last one, and it just escalates heavily moving forward and leading us to a big finale. I believe issue 6 will be the last issue, and we'll see how it all plays out. The Superman 78 stuff has been fantastic. Along the same time that it came out, they did Batman 89, which was garbage in my opinion. It just did not service the Tim Burton Batman era like this is servicing the Christopher Reeve Superman era. You're talking about Gerard Jones? First off, there's a car dealership here called Gerald Jones. Let's see. Maybe. I was trying to check a Green Lantern issue there. That sounds right. I mean, just look up his name in the word arrest. See if he comes up or something like that. Hit the like button if you're old as well, and anywhere in between. I only subscribe to DC Universe Online, broski, but let's stay in contact somehow. Go download DC Universe Online because you are Legion of Comics. It's mandated. Yeah. Maybe I'll check it out. I'm assuming it's just on the computer then, because I don't have a console. If I can't download it on N64, I'm typically lost. Queen Brainiac, Zurana, and Amanda Waller. There it is. Hi to everyone in here today. Hello to you, Kenny B. Hope you're doing good. Good to see you. 4th Superman movie isn't canon, so there's no Dark Side of the Moon. There's still a Dark Side of the Moon. It's just we ain't got there yet. That is always dark. Yeah, these books take place after the first film, and there was something that happened in issue 2 of this that changed would mean like issue part 2 movie didn't. The way Superman and Lois interact and experience parts of life is different in this comic versus in the Superman 2 film. So yeah, still here. Had to reboot video because it froze up on my end. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry. Favorite DC hero and villain? Favorite DC hero right there. Superman is the man. Right behind that, Spectre's close on the list. I mean, it's really like one of those things like, what day of the week is it? You know, what have I read recently? Villain, Darkseid is. The scene from Nolan's Batman, Doctor, you have no cartilage left in these knees. What have you been doing? I have a job. All right, next up. Oh, you can't do that right now. We can get one in a little bit. How's that sound? No. Yes. No. Next up, we have Kneel Before Zod, issue number 3. See that? What crazy is that? So this is one that's on the chopping block. I'm not sure if I want to continue this one, if I want to drop it. I know that in the Superman titles, they're building up to like a Zod-themed in-title event. By in-title event, I mean not a big summer crossover, just an event happening with the Superman-related titles, much like we've seen like Batman titles have the Gotham War, and it was just focused on Gotham-centric characters. We're leading up to a Zod-centric story. In the last issue of this, we saw Zod getting a little too soft for Faora, so she chumped him off, dropped him on the ground, and said, "Kneel before me." And to be honest with you, it just kind of just doesn't flow that great. It's kind of just not that engaging. It's not that fun when it was billed as like the most brutal story that DC will put out this year. But I'm going to read issue 3. I'm going to see what happens and potentially see if I'm going to keep it. Oh, mic's off. I don't know what to tell you, baby. Why do you need candy? But yeah, so I heard when issue 2 of this dropped that there was a potential massive spoiler for issue 3. This book was billed as the most brutal, crazy book that DC will drop this year, and it hasn't been that. And if that spoiler comes to play with this book, it could send it off in that direction where it becomes that. And if it does, I can see myself staying in it. But if it doesn't, I might just back issue read it. I don't know if I'll want to keep pulling it monthly. You know, it's one of those books right now. Like issue 1, I was kind of excited for it. I read it. It was okay. Issue 2 didn't do it for me. Now I'm looking at this book and it looks like a chore. And that ain't how comics are supposed to feel. So we'll see how this book does, and if this will be the make or break book for me, to be honest with you. Now, another book that dropped this week, Mark Waid, Dan Mora on the cover art. He's no longer doing interiors. I think he's probably busy with other stuff that he has going on with the summer event. But Shazam issue number 9, featuring the Creeper. Now, they're chopping block book, not going to lie. Like, I enjoy Captain Marvel. The book is fun in a sense, but it hasn't really just taken off. It seems to be a little too unfocused. Dan Moore is no longer doing the interiors, which really just, the art style alone will keep you sometimes. But it's just campy with no direction right now. So we'll see where it goes with this. This is starting a new story right here. So no clue. It feels like just a one-off with the Creeper popping up. We don't know why the Creeper's popping up or what he's going to be doing when he pops up, but interested enough to see. All right, we got 2 more books and then the giveaways. Go ahead and show you guys what I'll be giving away today. David Nakayama Goodness for Poison Ivy issue number 20. People tend to like the David Nakayama stuff, the DNA covers. He's definitely a great artist. He's got a really fun style. So we got that. And I said the entire time while this comes out, I'll grab one and run them for the giveaway. But we have, Suicide Squad Kills Arkham Asylum issue number 2. And this is the Ariel Olivetti cover featuring King Shark. Super cool. And what this is, it's the video game prequel tie-in, official tie-in, and it's polybag because inside of it, it has digital codes to use on the game. So if you're playing the game, you can unlock extra stuff with it and all that. And yeah. So we'll give those away here soon. And of course, I got my copy of Suicide Squad Kills Arkham Asylum. It's number 2 of 5. I got the A cover. And this is pretty dope. The whole concept behind it is Amanda Waller. I mean, if you play the games, you know all this. I haven't kept up with all the Arkham games at all. So it's kind of news to me. She took over, her and Argus took over Arkham Asylum. At the start of this story, they're kind of getting it back underway, rebuilt and functioning, and bringing inmates into it. Some event happens. I believe it has to do with Brainiac with the video game, and the Justice League are gone. So they want to activate Task Force X. Amanda has her own method of doing that in this game, and it is releasing all the prisoners of Arkham Asylum. They're all stuck in Arkham, but they're stuck free to move about. So whatever prisoners are left standing are the toughest ones amongst the group, and that's who she will use as her Task Force X. Pretty interesting. We're going to see how wild that one gets. I was in a chat early with Meatwad number 2, but good to see you, Meatwad number 1. Nice. Yeah, sorry about the microphone. Monkey was coming in here yelling. I try to save y'all from that, but I thought I turned it back on, but I missed it. Yeah, that was on me. That was all on me. Before Zod Jang variant coming is fire. It is fire, and it's also a companion piece to a Superman, Superman, Son of Kal-El, issue number 17. It is a mirror companion piece for that issue. Yeah, it looks fantastic. He has that coming. He has the Flash number 9 coming. He's got some good DC Direct covers on the way. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Now, here's the book that I was most excited about. I was kind of excited about it as the week was getting closer, and then when I got there and looked at it, I'm like, dude, I'm just beyond excited to dive into this. I've saved it for sitting in the car line to pick up Finn here in a little bit. You know, you got that hour-long wait in car lines for to pick up kindergartners and stuff. And this is called The Batman First Night. Not The Batman, but they wrote it out like Bob Kane says it. The Batman. The Batman First Night. I needed an ascot so I could do a proper Bob Kane impersonation. But, Dan Jurgens wrote this. Mike Perkins is doing art on it with Mike Spicer doing the coloring. What we've done with this is we're going back to 1939 to tell some of the early tales of Batman. Like, I've experienced the darkness and come through it. So prestige format, black label. It's going to be hard hitting. It's going to be fun. The art in it is just absolutely, dude, it's amazing. Like, look at that. Look at that. Like, dude, purple gloves, wide ears. This is going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. So yeah, I'm going to dive into this one in the car line. I don't know how many issues it's going to be. Typically, these black label books go for like 3 or 4 issues. They don't normally go much beyond that, but I highly suggest this one. Highly suggest it. It's like the creative team alone should sell it for you. Jurgens, Perkins, and Spicer. That's going to be dope. Going to be dope. Let's see who we got. K-pop, what is going on? I'm excited for this book. Me too. The Batman. It's going to be fantastic. Nice to read some old school Batman. Yeah. I think they got the right team for it too. They can't I should do a spam call reviewing that voice for the Batman. You know it's on point. If you watch any interviews with Bob Kane, especially watch him like hanging out with Stan Lee, him and Stan Lee were buddies and like good competition for each other and stuff. But Bob Kane's a trip. That one should be in black and white. I would say that until you open it up and see how beautiful the covers are. The comics weren't either. You know what I mean? I need to get that new Dick Tracy book. Yeah, Dick Tracy is coming out. I forget who's publishing. I think it's Dynamite publishing that or something like that. I don't even think it was Image, but I'm looking forward to that. I'll be picking that up. Throwback to the outfit and the curved ears. Yeah, absolutely. No, see that they fix it. It's not the Batman. They have the dash in there. It is no longer the Batman, like how Beckerman always made fun of that. It's the Batman. They got it right this time. Only took like 90 years. Mad Cave. Okay, there we go. Boom, Mad Cave. Yo, so I'm super, super duper pumped for that. But yeah, I'll be reading that in the car. Like I said, we got 2 books for the giveaway today. Also, I'm going to be pulling some of the trading cards after we pick our winner. And Paul over at ABX already got me swagged out with this year's free comic book day merch. So check your LCSs. Their stuff is showing up. So that you'll get it here first. Official swag for free comic book day 2024 will be going in the giveaway winner stuff. I ran out of tattoos that I had, which were last year's tattoos, but we have the official 2024 free comic book day tattoos, the free comic book day sticker with the van. That there'll actually be a die-cast toy for this van that's available. Some shops might have participated, some might have passed on it, and also we will get the enamel pin to the lucky winner. It's funny, even on the back it says subscribe and follow. Not to this channel. I don't know where that QR code takes you, but all 3 of those things will be added to the win for the winner today. Good stuff there. I heard that Mark is actually the Batman. I've never seen them in the same room together. It's possible. What is going on? Geek Out with Roscoe is in the building. How are you doing today? What is going on? T-Dubs. What is up? What is up? Noise. Free comic book day is my jam. Best day of the year. I agree. It's a fantastic day of the year. Dude, it's a family event for us. And if you don't know what's coming out, I do have the entire free comic book day preview list pinned at the top of my YouTube page. I try to do those as early as possible and just leave them up because I really try to promote the event. You know, without us, brick and mortar shops cannot survive. So it's always important to have a fantastic customer shop relationship with your LCS. So I try to put it out there as much as I can leading up to it, and I'll be promoting it. It's a place like you should, as a family, be able to go out and encourage reading. Because when it comes down to it, that's what comic books are. They encourage reading. My son has a massive Godzilla comic book collection because if I get him Godzilla comic books, he's not just willing to, but he's excited to sit down and open a book, flip through it, ask me what this is, what's that say, point at words that he recognizes. That's how I started reading. That's what my pops always had comics. My mom was always encouraging of me reading comics. For the most part, yeah. Not like turning in comic book reports in 6th grade, but that happened. It worked out in my favor. I spun it. But I was always encouraged to read, if it was appropriate for my age and I was excited to do it, I was encouraged for it. And I still love reading to this day. My wife reads, my kids read. That's what it's all about, And I hope everybody's able to get out and get their family out and go enjoy free comic book day and support these shops. I can make a venture to a city and I can get to the Camels ready now for the voyage. Yeah, come to Augusta. I'm pro Augusta. Brian, you should come to Augusta. I may need to take a trip to ABX. Yeah, dude, because if you come to Augusta, we can hit ABX, Dead Media, Top Dog, and Second and Charles, all right here. I try to hit all the shops. I don't get to go to Top Dog Comics as much as I used to. I like to go in there and see what other back issue stuff they might have or come in, or toys and stuff, and support them as well. Fantastic folks. Absolutely fantastic folks. But when we moved here, we're a little bit farther away from them now, and schedule's just crazy with the kids. It's hard to get there. But I'll get up there soon and do some videos for the vlog and everything. And Chris that owns a shop, and Adam that works as his manager, and the other staff, they're fantastic folks and support comics curing cancer. And there's great asset to our community. There he is. I finally made it. DC Becker, Becker, you've missed it. You've missed Bob Kane impersonations. You've missed proper spelling of the Batman. Like this, it's here, man. They finally fixed it for you. Look, the Batman. Ascot's on its way in the mail, buddy. Has anyone forgotten the free comic book day label from CGC? That's right. I did forget that. I didn't think about that. They have this little logo right here as a custom label. That's really cool. I like the first appearance of Simon Baz as a free comic book day book. First appearance of Avatar, James Cameron's Avatar, as a free comic book day book. That'd be cool to get some of those. Dude, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so official Star Wars Day is on Free Comic Book Day this year, so that's going to be a huge day. There's free Star Wars books that are already slated. That's pretty cool. Typically the first Saturday of May. Yep. I hit up about 8 stores because there's a ton of artists hanging out. See, that's one thing that ABX does. All the local talent, they'll be in the store, and it'll be like a mini con. And it'll be a mini con, including like published artists and stuff that we have here. Some really cool stuff. Second and Charles. Yeah, dude. We love Second and Charles. That place is a spot. Check out my vlog episode 2. Me and the kids. That's like their version of Blockbuster now. That's what they got. About time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So bad. Becker's here. Let's start. Let's not. Go ahead and start dropping that hashtag We Are Legion in the chat, though. Let's get that rocking and rolling. Start collecting some of those. Shoot, I haven't been able to make videos because of the kiddos and having to do things around the house. It can get like that, man. I stay up late to do it. When they go to sleep, I just make a fresh pot of coffee at 10 o'clock at night. I'll call Pops and just talk to him on speakerphone while I'm sitting here working on the computer, or turn on some like debates or lectures and stuff on a different tab and just have stuff playing while I'm just moving like a robot. And for me, that's a fantastic way to wind down. Like, my job is so loud and chaotic with working with animals and stuff. Just to sit here, it's just nice. It's just nice sometimes. Pancake was so dry without syrup. I'm stopping wet and sticky now. Tom King still can't spell Batmobile. Mark out here being wholesome AF. You see it, dude. These kids that made me soft, Lee. Kids that made me soft. 8 stores. That'd be 8 cities. Yeah, when it comes to Free Comic Book Day here, it's a buzz because we don't have no LCS here anymore. So like Dead Media Collectibles that we have here, they're not a local comic shop. They don't do new merchandise. It's a second time around store. Movies, games, not really video games. They have some, but like even board games, VHS, comic books, toys. They like whatever they acquire via collections, they resell. And he always does stuff for Free Comic Book Day. He just puts on cool sales and stuff, and just Angel's like he's one of the best. We just have such fantastic ambassadors for the hobby here in Augusta that run the stores here. Have my lightsaber ready for Star Wars Day. Nice. Dan's gonna get some bodies on there, huh? I usually hit up more, but I've been hanging at some booth the last 2 years. Nice. I have Bob Kane voice in my head all day now. Yeah, dude, this time of year is like perfect to be outside. Perfect. Pop's a night owl. Pops is like a Pops owl. If I call Pops, Pops answers. Doesn't ever give me no flack. He's always happy to talk. Me and Pops get along good. It's like my best bud. My dad and my best friend. Doesn't get any better than that. The 2 things are separate, but both equally as important. Take it easy, Kyle. Don't forget to drop that hashtag We Are Legion before you leave. I love watching your kids get excited about comics. It reminds me of myself at their age and being the same way. Yeah, dude, it's how it should be. It's magical. You have access to an entire other world at your fingertips. Absolutely awesome. And for me, like man, it blows my mind, like the stuff that they have to deal with, like with school and going through school. Like, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. My opinion of school is it's unfortunate how much it's driven to crush their creativity and create just little rinse and repeat what we tell you machines. So like when it comes to trying to protect and foster their imagination and creativity, and how important that is going as they get older, Like, it's important to be able to listen, retain, repeat, but it's equally, if not more important, to question what you're hearing on your own accord, be able to come to conclusions and, create, whether it be whatever it is, and comics are a good way to keep that imaginative fire burning for them, amongst other things. But reading is definitely one of the most important outlets, in my opinion. I love Free Comic Book Day. Got to see if I can get Comics by the Bay out again. There you go. Hey, don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't already. Gotta get my body count up somehow. Yes, sir. I have a ton of friends that do not have an LCS, so I got to grab books for them. That's super fair. Don't forget that ABX Comics and Games, they are now the official local comic shop of not just me, but the Comic Viking. They are the long distance comic shop for Burke Family 54 Comics, collecting with Durs, who are having less than amazing experiences with their shops. And now they're subscribers at ABX. It's a long distance comic shop. Does the mail send you your comics via the mail? Jerry Robinson is a liar. Jerry Robinson's a liar. If he created the Joker, then why do I have him drawn on this napkin right here? How often have their wrist ghastly voice might never. It's close enough. Very close. Call my dad. Oh, wait. What do you know? Bunch of the hashtags. What is going on? A cup of comics. Good to see you in here. Just lure them out with hot dogs. There you go. Just put it on a string. All right. So I don't miss anything. Yeah, I always say a good comic is like a vitamin for your imagination. Yeah. Close to LCS to me is in Winnington, Myrtle Beach, over an hour away. Now, cool stuff. There's some other, yesterday there's I don't want to do, that's a spoiler. I mean, it went out publicly on social media, but it was a spoiler. It's kind of like the whole Godzilla, Kong, Justice League crossover. We're getting closer to the end of that, and there's some cool stuff that dropped through that. But I'm excited with what I saw, but I'm kind of bummed out that they just put it out there on Front Street and kind of spoiled that part of the story. But I don't want to do that to everybody. Just know there's some real. I'll save it for later. I'll save it for Sunday. That's when I do spoilers, anyways, right? We'll do that on Sunday. Let's see how many. We're up to 33 entries, 43 watching. Don't forget to put hashtag We Are Legion in there if you have not already. The Tick voice actor was great. Patrick Warburton played the live action Tick. I think he was the best voice actor for the Tick. Patrick Warburton is fantastic in everything. I remember that. I don't remember who did him for the original animated show, and the guy who did him for the Amazon show took a second to get used to, but he ended up being great as well. But Patrick Warburton is my Tick. He's that dude. He is that dude. My indie comics are exclusively carried at ABX. There you go. Yeah, that's one cool thing. Paul at Guest Book Exchange, he has a rack right when you walk in the door of the indie comic creators. I'm assuming Lee will probably be set up at ABX for Free Comic Book Day. Paul always does a great little mini show for it. Again, we're about to give away this copy of Suicide Squad Kill Arkham Asylum issue number 2. Included with it is the digital code for the video game to unlock some cool stuff in there. And the David Nakayama variant for Poison Ivy issue number 20. Who else is mind blown that Poison Ivy is up to 20 issues of a standalone series? Yes, cover art can save a comic. I haven't heard bad things about this. I don't hear a ton of people reading it, but the ones that do tend to really enjoy it. So maybe it's fantastic. It definitely has fantastic cover. So we'll give those away. We'll throw some swag from Free Comic Book Day, and we'll pull the cards. We're getting ready to draw that here in just a second. So if you haven't put in that hashtag, go ahead and do it. I'm going to spin this thing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, this is free shipping in the U.S., free shipping worldwide if you're a channel member. Outside the U.S., I'll give you a shipping credit if you want to cover the difference, or you can prize tag somebody. Boom! Funk Comics 814 is the winner. Congratulations to Funk Comics. I think you are a first-time winner, if I'm not mistaken. So you're going to have to hit me up and let me know where you want these things sent. I can only assume that people have Instagram. Let's see, got that. Boom! Yes, sir. Yeah. While I have you. So other swag, you're going to have to pick out. Oh, we're down to 1. Never mind. You don't have to pick it out. You also get the bookmark from the final bookmark in the set, then we'll pull out the next set for next week. You got the Jackson Hyde bookmark going in there. The 2024 Free Comic Book Day tattoos going in there. 2024 official Free Comic Book Day van sticker. The enamel pin. And we're going to draw some cards now. Oh, goodness. So we have more bookmarks. Never mind. That wasn't the last one. Now these bookmarks everywhere. So, no, you get to pick between Jackson Hyde, Captain Marvel, or Arthur Curry. So you have Aquaman, Jackson Hyde, or Captain Marvel bookmark. Let me know which one you want thrown in there. Looks like I have 2 Jackson Hydes. There's a stray. So you get to pick your bookmark, and then we'll draw some cards. We also have the foil Injustice cards. We'll pull one out of as well. Aquaman, Captain Marvel, or Jackson Hyde. And then for the foil cards, we'll just shuffle them up and pulling off the top. You get the boom, dude, nice. The animated series style Harley Quinn going in there. Captain Marvel, you said, is going in there. And we're going to pull cosmic cards, 3 of the cosmic cards. Let's see, pulling from the middle. Troy, some Donna Troy goodness is going in there. We got 2 more to go. Pull from the bottom there. Oh, nice, super nice. We got Ragman, fantastic character. And then last card to go in there will be super sweet. This is funny. Manga Khan, stealing the videos and stuff. Pretty cool character. And on the back of it has all their stats, their information, first appearances, and give you a little detail about the character. So all that swagged out goodness will be going in there with it. Big shout out and thank you to Augusta Book Exchange for supplying the Injustice card, the Free Comic Book Day swags and stuff. So, yep. Be sure to message me on Instagram. Let me know where you would like all of your riches sent, and I'll get them out to you as soon as possible. I'm gonna try for Friday, but it tends to be like Tuesdays are the days that it ends up happening. But I'll do my best. I'll get it out to you as soon as I can. Won't be too long. Keep your fingers and your toes crossed. Life gets busy, and Finn has officially started his 3rd season of soccer, so we'll get it to you. I appreciate everybody coming out and watching today. Just as a heads up, I posted a really cool unboxing last week. I pulled some stuff that I was ahead of the curve on with some spec stuff, got some Herbie goodness. And I mentioned doing a video about Herbie because Herbie has a very interesting journey to being created. And I posted that Herbie video this past yesterday. So be sure to check that out. And if you're a channel member, Comic Vlog episode 7 is available as of now. Otherwise, they come out every Wednesday at 7 a.m. So be sure to check that out. Those are really fun to make. And this one's a little bit different. It has a lot more collectibles and mail stuff that showed up. A lot of cool stuff. But already working on and making plans for the vlog moving forward through next week. Those have been really fun to make and a really great way to get the whole family involved in everything, which we've been having a blast. So definitely check those out. Leave some feedback. The entire family is enjoying doing that. And we appreciate everybody that comes by, supports the channel, watches, and all that good stuff. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It's absolutely free to do it. It helps out a lot. I appreciate it. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Check out the merch store for some fantastic swag and hit that join button to continue to support the channel even farther. Until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.